When I was born, I donned a spacesuit for living on this plane. And everybody comes up and says, what a nice suit. And you're constantly looking into other people's eyes to find out if you're really wearing a nice spacesuit. It's what I call somebody training. I have been huffing and puffing and trying to get enlightened as hard as I could. I have fasted, prayed, mantraed, pilgrimaged, sat before my guru, done all night thises and thats, meditated. I mean, I've really put my time in, so to speak. In the 60s, Timothy Leary gave me psilocybin, and it changed my life. I tried every chemical possibility to try to stabilize that state through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of explorations. I still came down, and I kept coming down and coming down. And then I went to India, and I met Maharaji, my guru, and I met a being who didn't come down.
My Maharaji in my head is more like a psychiatric nurse.
Each of us must be true to ourselves to hear what is our unique way through. Because if you get phony holy, it ends up kicking you in the butt. You've got to stay true to yourself.
Years back when I started to do this meditation, I could go off and I could have a 6-hour fantasy, a 6-hour sexual fantasy, sitting in Burma all by myself in a cell. And I'd look like I was meditating all the time, and nobody knew, you know, and oh God.
I think that the spiritual trip at this moment is not necessarily a cave in the Himalayas, but it's in relation to the technology that's existing. It's relation to where we're at. I think that's all part of one package now.
We've got to control the mind, we've got to transcend the mind, we've got to unclutter the mind, all kinds of the mind. Well, maybe. I think you'll find my theory a little bit more advanced, Ramdas, if you just listen.
And you walk down the street and you're somebody. So you know who you are. You dress like somebody. Your face looks like somebody. Everything is somebody. We enter in these conspiracies. I'll make believe you are who you think you are. If you make believe I am who I think I am. You can see them in everybody. I mean, everybody's busy being somebody.
Du wirst gesegnet geführt,
sagt der Angst Lebewohl.
Fokussier dein Ziel
Und das schafft ein Gegenpol. Dinge müssen sich vernetzen, um weiter zu wachsen.
Denn auch deine Zelle ist durch Teilung entstanden.
Lass uns Altes verwandeln
Und halt dein Gleichgewicht.
Denn wer anderen eine Blume sieht,
entfaltet sich.